Hello everybody and welcome back to Crypto Time. Now before we get into this video, before I do any type of Ripple video, I gotta give a big shout out to my man, Teenage Investor. I learned almost everything I know about Ripple from him and maybe a couple articles here and there, but the guy knows so much about Ripple. He does live streams every night, so if you guys want to go check him out, links in the description. Really knowledgeable dude. I got a lot of respect for him and I learned a lot from his videos. So this video today, obviously, as you can see from the title, is going to be about Ripple and how I think Ripple is going to dethrone Bitcoin. Now, here's the thing. I'm a big Ripple supporter, but I'm also a big Bitcoin supporter. And that may sound weird because the two don't really mesh very well. And here's my thing with the whole, Bitcoin versus Ripple. Not really Ripple, but kind of what it stands for. With Bitcoin's whole decentralized world economy, no banks, Bitcoin replaces banks, versus Ripple, who literally works with financial institutions and banks, So they really do butt heads. But the thing with Bitcoin is the whole philosophy or idea that Bitcoin's going to take over the economy and that there's not going to be banks for people. And when Bitcoin went mainstream, I think that, and like this is my opinion, but when Bitcoin went mainstream, that idea went right out the window. Because all people will see it now is an investment. And that's all it's seen as right now. And that's all it's going to be seen, unfortunately, because it already has that reputation now. When the mainstream news started picking it up, when all of the general public started learning about Bitcoin, all they see it as is an investment. They heard about how people were buying it at 2,000 and selling it at 10,000. So they're going to buy it at 10,000 and hope to sell it at 50,000. And that's all it is. It's an investment. It's an asset. That's all it's going to be seen as. And I know people hearing that probably are going to get really pissed right now that are believing that, it's going to take over. But unfortunately, Bitcoin does not have the technology, doesn't have the transaction speed, transaction fees are way too high. It does not have the technology to back that up, unfortunately. And you got to realize that. Bitcoin just doesn't have the technology to take over the global economy or take over banks or whatever. It just doesn't. And with Ripple passing Bitcoin, I'm just talking market cap here, and I'm talking about Coinmarketcap, passing it on Coinmarketcap. With Ripple passing it, I think there's a really good chance because Ripple does not have the scalability issues that Ethereum had. If you guys remember when Ethereum had its huge pump, people thought it was going to take over Bitcoin. People thought Bitcoin was done. Again, kind of like how it's doing with Ripple right now. But the thing is, Ethereum also had big scalability issues. Ripple does not have that issue. So I can really honestly see Ripple taking over Bitcoin. I don't know how soon. I thought there's going to be some kind of Ripple correction at around 230, 240. That didn't happen. That continued to pump and it broke a new support line. So, I really don't know where Ripple's going to stop. I'm not going to make a price prediction because I really don't know and I'm not going to act like I know. But I'm telling you, from that point of view, seeing how it doesn't have the scalability issues, I cannot say that word, scalability issues that Ethereum has, and how there's just no news on Bitcoin. Like, nobody's excited about Bitcoin right now. When I got into Bitcoin in, what was it? I'm just going to kind of switch screens so you guys have something new to look at. But when I got into the whole crypto scene really hard, I think it was about 7 or 8 months ago, the main goal for everybody was to get more Bitcoin. Like, you held onto altcoins or you bought different altcoins to sell them and exchange them into Bitcoin. And like everybody's main goal was to get more Bitcoin. I'm not going to say everybody, but the majority of people were in it to get more Bitcoin, to hold Bitcoin. Now the market and like everybody's idea has totally shifted into get more Bitcoin to hold different altcoins. And which altcoin can I hold to make the most percentage? Which altcoin's going to soar next? Which altcoin can I get into? It's altcoin. And I think we're going to see that a lot throughout 2018. I'm a bit scared for Bitcoin's future, quite honestly, with not seeing a lot of updates. Seeing as the transactions fees are so high, speeds are low, transaction per second is like what, 3 to 9 maybe, 3 to 6. Ripple's 1,500, Ethereum's what, couple dozen, Litecoin's like 50, 60 maybe. So the technology, guys, is just outdated, and I don't think it'll ever lose its name or like its value. But I really do think that Ripple's gonna take that #1 spot here pretty soon. I'm not going to, like I said, I'm not going to throw out predictions there because I don't want to spread FUD. I don't want people buying off my speculation. So I don't want to say when I think it's going to happen, but I do definitely think it's going to happen. As well as if you just go to Ripple's insights, like look at all the good news. We have top Korean banks work with the Japan Bank Consortium to modernize cross-border payments. Like they're working, top banks in Korea are working with Ripple. This Zoe Cruz joins the Ripple board of directors. I looked up who she was, and she was the co-president of Morgan Stanley. Like, their team just keeps getting more and more professional. There is so much good news all the time about Ripple that it's hard for people not to be excited about it. And when it has all of these benefits that Bitcoin doesn't offer, especially with it working with financial institutions, which in people's minds, like emotionally and psychologically, them working with banks just gives you that feeling of safety when you invest money into Ripple. Like, you know that the bank's using this, so you know that, they want to keep their investments high, so they want this coin to do well. With Bitcoin, it challenges them. it challenges financial institutions. So they obviously don't want it to do well. So the better that Ripple does and the more that Bitcoin falls, better for these banks. And the financial institutions and the banks run the global economy. So it's like, you know, it's very hard to make a case right now for Bitcoin. And like I said in my video yesterday about if Bitcoin's dying in 2018 or whatever, it is definitely easy to talk crap or talk bad about Bitcoin when it's doing bad. But Ripple just has so many positives. And the only negative I see from people are that they work with banks. And if you're looking at it from an investment standpoint, like most of us do, that's a good thing, like I just explained. So I'm really bullish on Ripple, dude. I am so bullish on Ripple. And I know I don't make too many videos about it because I don't like really stepping on toes and like jumping on the trend. But I mean, I am very bullish on Ripple right now. It is going very crazy. And like I said, if you guys want to check out Teenage Investor, if you guys haven't yet, he makes great videos. He does live streams like every night. I learned a lot from him. So go ahead and check that out. Link in the description. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. And again, this was more of just a speculation video. Please don't make your financial decisions based on this video. It's just speculation. But I hope you guys are excited about Ripple. I'm sorry if my opinions offended anybody talking about Bitcoin, Ripple, Ethereum, all those kinds of things. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, everybody, see ya.